PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be out here. As this event kicks off, our feature group consists of 2 players that appear to have entered into this fantastic rivalry.
Well, Henny, it sounds like this player is looking to beat Lydia Ko, which, let's be honest, will take all their skill and poise.
Oh, absolutely. This will be a certain KO for this player. I can't imagine that Lydia's going to let anybody beat her. When we talk about young phenoms, Lydia comes to mind. She's got it all.
Ding, ding, ring that bell. Let the bout begin. Great shot. And take us through the approach shot. It's not easy to run the ball onto the green.
It's not. Your approach shot has to come in high and soft with a lot of spin, as there's just not much depth to this green. Not much movement either, fairly flat, although there is a ridge that bisects this green in two. You want to make sure that you're on the correct side of that ridge to have a good opportunity to make the putt.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
It's tracking.
Ouch, that hurts. And that should secure the par on this one. Starting the round at even par.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
He's currently tied for 10th. The second hole is a long par 3, old typical Redan style at 230 yards.
Yes, the green runs from right to left and chases away from the player on the tee. You can hit it short right and have it bounce on to the flag sticks that are on the right. However, when they're in the back left, you don't want to come up short and left in a low area. That'll leave a very difficult up and down.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Didn't that look good for a long time? This putt for par here.
This really looks good.
For the par. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
Oh my. Will she be able to get out of here?
She'll probably be better off if she just throws this.
Terrific shot. Who could have thought you'd hole it? So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Rich, the first exposure to the famous lake here at Arnold Palmer's Bay Hill Club and Lodge is the third.
There's a lot of intimidating tee shots on this golf course, Luke. This could be number 1. Water down the left-hand side, you obviously want no part of, but if you miss it right in the rough, that is very gnarly and nasty to come out of. The green works away from the player, moving from right to left. The miss is out to the right, but watch out. It's awfully quick coming down that green. Don't chip it or putt it in the water.
Well, this one's going right at the flag. Oh, terrific approach, and a chance for birdie here at the third. And that's a masterstroke. It not only improves their position in the field, but they're now ahead of their rival. Here's Lydia Ko. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The first of the par fives, Rich, the fourth hole.
Yes, Luke, you got out of bounds on the right-hand side that shouldn't come into play for the players, but those bunkers down the left-hand side certainly will. If you get a good tee shot away and you find the fairway, the second shot uphill to this par five, you can reach, but still lots of trouble lurking around this green.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Rich, I love being back at Bay Hill every time because you get to honour the absolute legend of our game, the king, Arnold Palmer. There's just an air of something extra special this week, isn't there?
When you step on the property here at Bay Hill, you know you're in the presence of something special. Arnold Palmer's legacy was really built here, wasn't it? Granted, he absolutely brought everything he had to the PGA Tour, but when you come to Bay Hill and you have all the monuments, especially the statue right there to the right behind number 1 and number 10 tee boxes, you just get a chill down your spine like, man, this is some kind of awesome place. I cannot wait to tee it up here. And saying that, Mr. Palmer did not leave a golf course. That's very easy for these players. But listen, they come back here every year knowing that they need and they want to honor the gentleman who helped form the legacy of the PGA Tour, and that's why they're out here playing for all the money. This one's looking good.
Well, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies, and that will take him to 2 under. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The fifth at Bay Hill is the shortest par 4 on the front 9, measuring just under 400 yards, Ridge. Placement off the tee, critical here.
It is. It plays straight downhill the entire way, so most players not taking driver out and challenging those bunkers, lay up short of those, and you'll have a short shot to a green that once again chases away from you at the back end of it.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Oh, right by the hole.
What a skillful approach shot. This player not holding back in their rivalry with Lydia Ko.
This putt for top spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And that will take him to 3 under. And after that hole, this player is currently tied at the top of the leaderboard alongside the ever-present Colin Morikawa.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. And here we are with the third shot. He's currently tied for the lead. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And that will take him to 4 under. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Wow, what a save.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's have a look at the 7th hole, a par 3.
Finally, you have a green that pitches back towards you ever so slightly, Luke, but still coming into it with a good 6-5 iron from 195 yards. It's still a difficult task to get it close.
It's a little wayward.
A bit short with that effort.
Whew. Don't give him praise, just look with admiration. That's serious talent. Opportunity to make their par. And that puddle drop. Well done. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what...
Oh my, how about that for a par?
Tough bunker shot, no bother whatsoever for this player. They find the bottom of the cup.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The par 4 8th, Rich, challenging tee shot and approach.
Love this tee shot here, Luke. The fairway camber's pretty good from right to left, kicking the golf ball towards that bunker. So make sure to take one less club off this tee. From there, you make sure that you take enough club for your second shot to carry the front edge. If not, that golf ball will come falling back off the green into the drink.
Taking aim from about 170 yards. Currently in the lead by a shot. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
Surely it's going to.
Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. And that will take him to 5 under. Still in the lead now after that hole. Let's take a look at the final hole on the front 9, the 9th, and what a tough tee shot it is.
It is it ever. Players want to avoid the bunker down the left-hand side, so inevitably they push it out to the right-hand side, into the rough, into the trees. Now they've got really very little chance of reaching the green in 2. So this is probably the most difficult tee shot on this front 9, and one they have to find the fairway with.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
This one looks just a fraction too long to me. That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Bit too much club there, wasn't it?
Setting up here with a very long putt. Oh, this looks pure. That's one of those putts that you're proud of at the end of a round. They all add up.
Oh, they were just feeling this from the get-go. That is how you do it. Phenomenal stuff. What a putt.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Well, Rich, it feels like this player has poked the bear, haven't they? They've gone out and got an early lead in this matchup.
Like that, poking the bear, yes. They're up early, but still, there's a lot of time left. As they said in Gladiator, are you not entertained? I think we will be at week's end.
Sitting at 5 under par in their round. Outright first here. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's got momentum now, just birdied the last hole.
A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. Oh, almost went in. Getting ready to play their third. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Oh my God.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
Moments like that deserve another look.
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
Now 4 shots up after that hole. The par 4 11th resembles the par 4 third, doesn't it? The big lake on the left-hand side.
It does. It just has a little more landing room here on the left-hand side, however. But if you lay back, be prepared to go in with a long iron. If you take the driver out and successful, you now turn this challenging hole into almost a birdie opportunity.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 155.
That should find the surface. Well, that's beautifully judged.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. Oh, that's a ripper.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And after that hole, this player currently holds top spot on the leaderboard with Xander Schauffele in second. And the 12th hole, Rich, similar to the 4th hole. Arnold Palmer has really started to mimic front and back nines.
He does. It's kind of the same thing. Out of bounds out to the right. You got to avoid both those bunkers there, both right and left. You find the fairway. Again, second shot slightly uphill to a green that sits above you. One of the big dangers here, though, is going long. That is a big no-no to miss it long on this 12th.
Oh, absolutely flushed. And here we are with the third shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Putting for birdie here. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? It's time to check on the leaderboard. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Number 13, not a long hole by anyone's stretch, but the pond in front of the green really plays havoc.
It does, more so than it should. It's just a long iron or a hybrid off the tee. Find the fairway down the right-hand side. Open up the angle for your second shot. And it's obvious you just don't want to miss your second shot right. So bail out to the left-hand side, make a par. Pretty simple.
From about 100 yards. Going with the pitching wedge here. Well, this one's right at the pin. Oh my, right by the hole. A wonderful shot, and a chance for birdie here on the 13th. 8 feet to the cup. Well done. Take the birdie. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. And another of the uphill par threes, the 14th, Rich.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia goes up to?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
A chance to get one under the card with this putt.
Little birdie look in here.
This is buckets. It's always good to cozy it up to the hole on a long putt, isn't it? Okay, time to return to the action. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Oh, how about that one? Currently in first position. As we get into the closing stretch here at Bay Hill, the 15th, the par 4.
Strong par 4, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
Atta boy, good shot. From about 200 yards out. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Fairways and greens, easy game, isn't it?
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
She's got nothing to worry about here, Luke. This lie looks perfect. Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Wow, was that any good?
Phenomenal shot. Kick in birdie. Well done.
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. That will drop, and it will extend the lead. Currently 11 under par for the round. Well, one of the great parts of the finish here of Bay Hill's Club and Lodge, Rich, is the fluctuations in scoring, and it all starts here at the par 5 16th.
Luke, you got to take advantage of this par 5. It's just over 500 yards. Find the fairway. Don't flirt with either of those bunkers out there. Second shot should be with a middle to long iron to a green that's surrounded by water on the left and bunkers on the right. But still, it's a great opportunity to make 4 or better.
Going with the hybrid. Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
didn't quite have the distance to get there, but left themselves in a good spot.
Found the green side rough. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
That's frustrating. 7 feet to the cup. There it is. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Oh, terrific. What an effort.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. The par 3 17th, Rich, has got a wonderful atmosphere around it. Looks visually quite stunning, but my word, it's a brute.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Like the look of this one. That was a gallant attempt. An opportunity to make a par here. Now 7 strokes up after that hole. Rich, as we head to the finishing hole here at Bay Hill, a famous finishing hole, so much drama over the years, predominantly by the great Tiger Woods. But most of the drama starts off the tee.
It does. This is actually a semi-blind tee shot. There's a mound down the right-hand side of the fairway where you can't see the golf balls land, so players won't know whether they found the fairway or missed it right, or even out on the left-hand side. Most iconic moments in all of golf, in my mind's eye, Robert Gomez holding his 2nd shot here back in 1990 to claim the title.
Going with the 7.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
This is a good chance. Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work. And that there is the completion of a very nice day's work. Has the lead, Rich.
And that's a good place to be after the first round. But listen, there's lots of golf to be played, multiple rounds they still have to navigate through. But after the first day, it gives you a lot of confidence going forward.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.